Well, the seventh and final phase of voting is currently underway in 57 parliamentary constituencies across 7 states in the Indian parliamentary elections. Voting started earlier at 7 a.m. and will conclude at 6 p.m. today. This as anticipation builds up ahead of results for the entire cycle on the 4th of June. The states of Himachal Pradesh and Punjab are seeing voting for their 4 and 13 constituencies. The Union Territory of Chandigarh is also going to polls in this phase. Parts of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Odisha, West Bengal and Jharkhand that have already voted in the earlier phases are voting today too. Let's look at some of the key phases. Starting with the biggest player in the political arena, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is contesting against Congress leader Ajay Rai in Varanasi. The Prime Minister is now eyeing a hat-trick third term from his seat. Interestingly, his rival Ajay Rai was once with the BJP but joined the Congress in 2012. Actress turned politician Kangana Ranaut is making her debut from Himachal Pradesh's Mandi constituency on a BJP ticket. She is facing Congress candidate and the royal scion Vikramaditya Singh. Coming to Punjab's Amritsar, where former allies BJP and the Shiromani Akali Dal have parted ways. Both are trying to snatch the seat from Congress's incumbent Gurjit Aujla. The Sikh-dominant party, interestingly, has fielded a Hindu, Anil Joshi. This while the BJP is fielding Sikh candidate Taranjit Singh Sandhu, a former Indian ambassador to the US. Lastly, senior BJP leader Ravi Shankar Prasad is fighting to retain his Patna seat in Bihar. He's banking on his own and Prime Minister Narendra Modi's popularity. The Congress has fielded Anshul Avijit, the son of former Lok Sabha Speaker Meera Kumar, against him. Prior to polling initiating, Prime Minister Modi sent out a message to the nation on social media platform X, calling upon all voters in poll-bound areas to exercise their franchise responsibly, especially young voters. After casting his ballot, all right, let's get to see what is happening on the ground. Our correspondent Dharamjot Kaur is now live in Chandigarh and she's joining us live. Dharamjot, good to see you. What's the latest from your end? How is the process going on? What are some of the complaints that the voters have?
Well, Eric, it is indeed a good morning here in Chandigarh. Voter turnout, as you can see behind me, is pretty high. Numbers have been consistently streaming in ever since polling opened at 7 a.m. this morning. So far, so good, Eric. No complaints at the moment. The local officials and authorities have made sure that there are logistical, arrangements in place, given how hot it gets towards the end of the day. So we have, facilities of drinking water. We have tents that have been put up to ensure that voters stay in shade while they're waiting in line to cast their ballot. Things at the moment look good. But again, it's only been an hour and a half. We still have a long way to go. It's a long day ahead. We've seen if or not the turnout remains as consistent as it is right now. If past trends are anything to go by, Eric, Chandigarh in particular as a constituency has always seen a very high voter turnout. In 2019, we had a turnout of about 74.2, 74.3%, which is about 10% higher than the national average. So that is also the expectation that the local authorities and political leaders have from voters in Chandigarh this time as well. Mentioned, the last few phases, we've seen how, the rising mercury has to an extent played spoilsport in terms of affecting the voter turnout. It remains to be seen if that is something that happens today in Chandigarh and other parts of Punjab as well. Eric?
Dharamjot, it's good that you mentioned the mercury and also the temperature, because that was a concern, that was a major concern for some of the voters and some of the polling staff. Now that you've mentioned some of the measures that are being taken in Chandigarh, Probably you could tell us who are the candidates in Chandigarh and why Chandigarh is also important in this final phase of voting.
Well, Eric, Chandigarh is important for multiple reasons. First of all, we see that the political landscape of this union territory is incredibly interesting for multiple reasons. One, it has historically been a traditional Congress versus BJP battle. This time, however, a slight change in plans. The Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party have an alliance and a tie-up in Chandigarh, which is very surprising because they are not in any alliance in the state of Punjab. They're both contesting solo. The other reason why Chandigarh becomes very interesting and becomes like a hot constituency for both Punjab and Haryana is because it is a shared capital for both these states. And its status has for many years now been a point of contention across party lines. So we're seeing, political parties who release the manifesto in Punjab, like the Shiromani Akali Dal and also the Aam Aadmi Party. They have about trying to fight for Chandigarh's status, for ensuring that it becomes exclusively a part of Punjab like it used to be a few decades ago. So the political status, the administrators of Chandigarh is what makes it incredibly interesting. What's also interesting to note here that this time the Bharatiya Janata Party, which won this seat in 2014, 2019, the sitting member of parliament, Kiran Kher, she is not contesting on behalf of the ruling party this time. They have a new candidate in the picture. Of course, the party has cited health reasons for Kiran Kher.
Okay.
But yet again, given the fact that they don't have that winning streak now, it remains to be seen if the candidate now can continue the winning streak for BJP, or will the results flip in favor of the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party this time, Eric?
Dharam George Kaur in Chandigarh. Thank you, DJ, and stay cool. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.